Hi guys, today I'm gonna show you how to create a simple but flashy landing page with Adobe XD. If you never use Adobe XD, don't worry because I'm gonna guide you step by step. Let's start! Okay, so let's start to build our landing page. If it's your first time with Adobe XD, this is pretty much what you're gonna find when you open the app on your laptop. To start a new document, we can choose different sizes. So as you see here, there is iPhone, web, Instagram story, custom size. In this case, as I'm building a landing page, I'm gonna use the web 1920. So let's open in here. Okay, so the first thing I want to do is to create a name for the page. As you see, you have just to double click in here, and I'm gonna write just landing page Australia. So now we are gonna save our project first. So the first thing I'm gonna do is to create a rectangle. So we're gonna draw a rectangle with the rectangle tool here. We're gonna draw it all across the page, just like this. We're gonna fix the border. Okay. After this, we need a picture. So I already downloaded a couple of pictures. If you need to find pictures for your landing page, there are many resources online. I download this from Canva. You can also use Unsplash. It's very useful. You can type in here, for example, Sydney or Australia. You find many nice pictures, all for free, that you can use. Okay, let's go back to our Adobe XD. So this is the picture I choose. Okay, it's a nice picture of beautiful Sydney. So now I'm gonna create a header for our landing page. To create a header, you can go in here and click on the title tool, and then simply write your title, which is my case, it's gonna be Australia. If you go back on the black arrow in here, you can move the title all around the page and choose the position that you prefer. I would just leave it in here. Okay, on the right side, we have different features for the header. So for example, let's say we want to change the size. We have, in this case, two options. We can simply go here and pick the size you want. So let's say we're gonna put 200. Okay, or you see this white circle in here, you can just hold it and move the title and choose the size that you prefer. In here you can choose to put the title like italic or bold. I choose bold for the header. Okay, in here you can change the color. So if you want to choose a color that really stand out on the background, you go here and you can change it. Choose the one you like more. I will leave it this kind of white. Okay, you can pick a border. I'm gonna go now to duplicate this title because I want to add another text under it. So even in this case, you have two different options. You can right click and go to copy, paste, or you can simply do Command D on Mac or Control D on Windows. And you just do like this. And here you have another text. I'm gonna change it now. I'm gonna resize it. Okay, and move it under the title, just like this. Okay, so now I'm gonna create a navigation bar with a call to action button. I'm gonna draw a rectangle with a rectangle tool in here. Okay, I'm gonna create a rectangle just like this. And I'm gonna duplicate the rectangle. So again, with Command D or Control D. And I'm just gonna resize the rectangle on top. Okay, this is the space, the button in which I'm gonna pull the call to action. Call to action is a kind of invitation for the users to visit your website, ask more info, or book a trip. So I'm gonna write a text in here. Again, with the title tool, I'm gonna go in here and I'm gonna write book a trip. Okay, I'm gonna move the text in here. I'm gonna resize this one. Okay. After that, I'm gonna choose a eye-catching color for the button. As you see, like in here it's white, but I'm gonna put something, okay, so to stand out. And I'm gonna change also the color of the text, like this one here. Okay, I want to show you a small trick. Let's say, for example, that we wanna later change the text. So as you saw what I was doing, I changed the text, I put the text and then I resized the button manually. So like this, which is a bit, you could say a bit annoying. So if you want a button to resize automatically, what you have to do, click on the text and then shift and you click on the button, right click and you do group. Okay, when you do group, when you click on group and you click in here on padding, as you see, like you're gonna have all these values, which are the padding, so the distance between the text and the borders. So if you, for example, let's say now we wanna change the text and put, for example, book a travel, you see that the button is gonna resize automatically with the text, which is very handy. Okay, so in here I'm gonna put some text in the navigation bar. I'm gonna click on again on the title tool in here and I'm gonna write plan. Okay, here to write different text you have kind of different options. Actually, you can use again the title tool, write another text, or you can use the repeat grid. So just to show you, repeat grid is gonna be like this. Okay, for me I prefer to use copy and paste. So again with Command D, like duplicate and just move it. I'm gonna write destinations, hotels. Okay. Okay, another trick that I want to show you. Click on all the text like this. You right click and click on group. In this way, all the like the three texts gonna be just, it's like just one element. So basically when you move the text, you just grab it and you can move it all together, just like this. This is very handy, so you don't have to move every single text. Okay, so the last thing I'm gonna do in this landing page is to put a logo. So I'm gonna put the logo of my website. Okay, so here. Okay, so to complete this navigation area, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put some color in the navigation bar. To do this, I'm gonna use the feature background blur in here. As you can see, you can change the navigation bar. Look in here and play a bit with the brightness. I'm gonna just put it like this. Okay, so that's it. This is the complete design for the landing page. Another thing that I wanna add to make the landing page more attractive, it's clickable gallery in here that's gonna bring me to another page with another picture. I'm gonna use again the rectangle tool. Just draw a rectangle in here. Okay, I'm gonna use again the background blur to make this one a bit like always blur, but a bit darker than the navigation bar. Okay, in here what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put an arrow. You can find the arrow in the plugin. You can download this plugin, Icons for Design. I'm gonna choose the arrow, this one in here. So I'm gonna change the color of the arrow to make it stand out more. Okay, so this is the complete page. I'm gonna create a second page, which is gonna be a kind of gallery. So basically when you click on this arrow, it's gonna appear a second page. Okay, to do this, I'm gonna duplicate this page. Just click on the page, Command D or Control D, and you have a second page like identical to the first one. I'm gonna just change the picture. Okay, you can create as many images and gallery as you prefer. I'm gonna delete just this one because I'm gonna create just 2 pages. I'm gonna renominate this, put number 2. Okay, and the last thing I'm gonna do is create a prototype. So in this case, we're gonna see the landing page as in the real life, so it's gonna be more interactive. So I'm gonna go here in the prototype, click on the arrow. As you can see, appear this symbol here. You're gonna just drag it and connect it to the second page. Okay, in here you can see like different features. I'm gonna use transition. Okay, destination landing page 2 is gonna be the same, and here is pretty much fine, so I'm gonna leave it just like this. Let's go now to see the preview of our beautiful landing page. Okay, this is the preview of the landing page. Now we're gonna click here on the arrow and you're gonna see that the second page appear. Thank you for watching. And I hope you liked the video. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and see you next week with a new video. Bye!